Imagine an ancient book with secrets that could change the way you see everyone around you, even yourself. This book is so mysterious and scary that it got banned from the Bible. It discusses how everyone in the world falls into one of three types, and if you don't know which one you are, it could lead to significant problems in your life. This book is called the Tripartite Tractate, and it was hidden away for hundreds of years, like a treasure buried deep underground. The Tripartite Tractate reveals information that some individuals wish you to remain oblivious to, akin to experiencing a world devoid of clarity. And now we're digging it up piece by piece to see what it has to say. It claims that humans fall into three groups: hilics, psychics, and pneumatics. And no, it's not about personality quizzes or being a certain kind of thinker. It's way deeper than that, like a secret map that tells you who you really are inside. If you don't know which type you are, it's like being lost in a spooky maze with no flashlight. You could spend your whole life searching for something that doesn't even matter, while missing out on the real treasure just around the corner. That's why we need to uncover these secrets together, so you don't end up stuck chasing shadows. The book talks about the hilics, who are obsessed with material things. These are the people who think that life is all about having the coolest phone, the newest clothes, and a big house. It's like they've built their whole lives around what they can buy or show off to others. The hilics believe that what you see is what you get. There's nothing beyond the physical world. For them, life is about grabbing as much as they can. However, this way of thinking carries a hidden danger, akin to an almost invisible trap. The Tripartite Tractate warns that people stuck in this mindset might never find true happiness or meaning. The pneumatics are completely different. They don't care much about owning fancy things or showing off. They believe in something bigger, something you can't touch, like love, wisdom, and the universe's hidden secrets. Think of them like explorers of the soul. For them, it's not about the latest gadget. It's about understanding why we're here and what our purpose is. The book suggests that these people are closer to real peace, like they've found a secret key to a treasure chest that most people don't even know exists. The psychics are situated between these two groups. They're the thinkers, the curious ones. Imagine a person who starts to realize that life isn't just about stuff, but they're not quite sure what else is out there. They might read books about the meaning of life or wonder about the stars and the universe, but they still hang on to the comfort of the material world. They're like someone with one foot in each world, unsure which way to go. This ancient idea isn't just from long ago, it's something that still happens today. In fact, a global survey in 2023 found that more than 56% of people admitted to feeling unfulfilled, even though they seemed to have everything they needed: money, jobs, and homes. Why? They are ensnared in the same cycle that this book forewarned about thousands of years ago. It's like a never-ending race where the finish line keeps moving. They keep thinking, just one more thing, then I'll be happy, but the feeling of emptiness never really goes away. The ancient book tells us that staying stuck in this material world has serious consequences. It warns that those who cling to their possessions and status might face a future where they never reach their full potential, like a seed that never grows into a tree. The text says that the hilics might never truly wake up to the deeper meaning of life, and they could miss out on a sense of purpose that's much bigger than they can imagine. The book also says that people can change. Just like you can switch to a different path in a game, you can move from being a hilic to becoming a psychic and finally a pneumatic. It's about realizing that there's more to life than what you can buy or see, and starting to ask the big questions like, why am I here? And what's my purpose? According to the book, becoming a better version of yourself is all about realizing where you are now and understanding where you want to go. Let's say you're a materialistic individual. At this stage, life can feel like a constant search for more money, more stuff, more success. Getting all these things can still leave you feeling like you have an empty spot in your heart that never gets filled, which is scary. The first step to transformation is recognizing that feeling. The book encourages people to start asking questions like, why don't these things make me happy? The book encourages people to ask questions such as, why don't these things make me happy? And is there something more out there? This is where the journey toward becoming a psychic begins. It's like waking up from a long sleep and realizing that there's a whole world you didn't know existed. But being a psychic is only part of the story. At this stage, you start looking for answers, reading, learning, and thinking about life's big mysteries. Although material things no longer completely bind you, you have yet to discover the profound inner tranquility that the pneumatics possess. Standing at the edge of a forest, peering into the darkness, you sense the presence of something significant, yet you're uncertain about how to access it. The tripartite tractate suggests that the key to moving forward from here is self-awareness. You need to turn inward and understand who you really are beyond the things you own or the success you've achieved. This is the beginning of true change, and it's what will ultimately lead you to the stage of pneuma. It's like finding a compass that points the way toward a greater purpose. Becoming a pneumatic is about letting go of the constant need for more. Instead, you start focusing on things that aren't physical, like building deep connections with others, exploring spirituality, and finding a sense of purpose that goes beyond everyday achievements. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. At first, you're struggling to carry a heavy backpack filled with things that seemed so important. But as you get higher, you realize that you don't need all that weight. You leave things behind and climb faster, feeling lighter and closer to the top. The process of transformation isn't always easy. It takes time, effort, and sometimes even a bit of discomfort. But the Tripartite Tractate says it's worth it because, in the end, you become someone who understands the world in a way that most people never do. You perceive the beauty in everyday objects, experience a sense of unity with the universe, and discover unwavering peace. And here's the most exciting part. The book says that change isn't a one-time thing. It's not about reaching the top of the mountain and stopping there. Even pneumatics, the spiritually enlightened ones, keep growing. They continue learning, exploring new ideas, and deepening their understanding of life. It's like a never-ending adventure, where each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. Let's talk about another intriguing concept from the Tripartite Tractate: knowledge and what the ancient texts call gnosis. This isn't about memorizing facts or knowing the latest trends. It's about a deeper, almost hidden kind of understanding, something that goes beyond what most people see or think about. Ancient writings state that this special knowledge distinguishes spiritually aware people from those who are just going through the motions. The ancient Gnostics, who followed these teachings, believed that true wisdom came from looking inward, connecting to the divine, and understanding the deeper truths about the universe and yourself. It went beyond simply accepting the teachings of society or religious leaders. It was about discovering those truths for yourself, like finding a hidden door to a place you never knew existed. The idea was to break free from material world illusions and see things as they are. The Tripartite Tractate suggests that if you can achieve this kind of deeper knowledge, it's like gaining a new superpower. You see through the surface of things, like understanding that money and status aren't what really matter, or realizing that there's more to life than just what we can touch or buy. It's a shift in understanding that helps you see the connections between everything, from nature to the stars to your own thoughts. The book encourages seekers to go beyond just reading or learning from others and to focus on inner reflection, meditation, self-awareness, and even questioning their own beliefs. This is what the Gnostics meant by gnosis, a deeply personal discovery that no one else can hand to you. It's like a secret you unlock for yourself. This ancient idea might sound distant, but it's incredibly relevant today. With so much information at our fingertips, it's easy to become overwhelmed by facts without truly understanding their significance. Many people, especially in modern times, feel like they're just scratching the surface of life, yearning for something more profound. Gnosis is about diving below that surface, uncovering the hidden depths that most people miss. And it's not just about feeling connected to the universe, it's also about finding freedom. The Gnostics believed that with this knowledge, you could break free from the chains of ignorance and confusion that keep so many people feeling trapped or lost. It's the difference between wandering through life, feeling like something is missing, and suddenly seeing a clear path forward. The ancient Gnostics also taught that this journey from faith to knowledge is like opening your eyes after being in the dark for a long time. The world might seem strange at first, and it can be a little scary to realize how much you didn't know before. But as you continue to explore, you begin to see the beauty and complexity of life in a way that you never could have imagined. It's a transformation that changes how you see everything, from yourself to the world around you. At the heart of Gnostic philosophy is a belief in a world that exists beyond what we can see, touch, or measure. They thought that the physical world we live in is only a small part of reality, like a thin layer over a much deeper mystery. According to their teachings, there is a higher, spiritual reality that most people aren't aware of, a hidden world that holds the secrets of our existence. One of the most intriguing aspects of Gnostic thought is their idea of dualism. Dualism means that there are two fundamental aspects to everything: the material world, the physical things around us, and the spiritual world, which you can't see with your eyes but can feel in your soul. The Gnostics often viewed the material world as a source of distraction, filled with challenges and illusions that prevented them from recognizing the truth. However, they held the belief that the spiritual world held wisdom and light, offering genuine answers to life's most pressing questions. This idea connects directly to the three types of humans the tripartite tractate talks about. We see the helics deeply trapped in the physical material world, while the pneumatics have found a way to rise above it, connecting to that higher spiritual realm. The psychics stand in the middle, caught between their earthly concerns and their desire for deeper meaning. A central theme in Gnostic philosophy is the struggle between the visible and invisible, which creates a sense of conflict between our everyday lives and our greater spiritual potential. These ancient beliefs have roots in a wider set of teachings known as Valentinian Gnosticism, which developed around the 2nd century CE. The Valentinian school, named after the philosopher Valentinus, blended Greek philosophical ideas with early Christian thought, creating a unique blend of spirituality that focused on the inner journey. The tripartite tractate is just one of many texts that explore this journey, emphasizing the importance of understanding our own nature and the mysteries of the universe. The Gnostics believed that humans are not just physical beings. They are spiritual creatures who have forgotten their true nature. It's like being in a dream and not realizing you're asleep. They thought that by seeking gnosis, that special inner knowledge we talked about before, people could wake up from this dream and see the world as it truly is. This awakening wasn't just about feeling peaceful or enlightened. It was a profound shift in awareness, like suddenly realizing that everything you thought was true was only part of a much bigger picture. Their teachings also draw from the idea of the divine spark, the belief that each person carries a small piece of the divine inside them, a bit like a glowing ember hidden beneath the ashes. According to Gnostic philosophy, this spark is the part of us that connects to the greater spiritual world, and it's what drives us to search for more meaning in life. The challenge is that most people don't even know this spark exists. They get caught up in everyday struggles and forget to look for the light inside themselves. But for the Gnostics, finding that spark was the first step toward unlocking the secrets of the universe. If you're enjoying this journey into the hidden secrets of ancient wisdom, consider supporting us by clicking the Super Thanks button below. Your support is helping us continue exploring these intriguing topics, bringing more mysterious stories and eye-opening insights straight to you. The Tripartite Tractate and its teachings are like a bridge between ancient ideas and our modern search for meaning. They invite us to look beyond the surface of our lives and ask deeper questions about who we are and where we come from. And while the Gnostic path might seem complex, it's really about one simple idea, that we are all on a journey, trying to find our way back to a greater truth that lies just beyond our sight. At its core, the book challenges us to look beyond the obvious and ask ourselves some pretty big questions. Are we just living for the next new thing, like the Hillocks, like psychics? Are we on the brink of discovery, torn between hope and knowledge? Or are we ready to go further, reaching out for the deeper truths that the pneumatics have found? Each of us must travel our own path, but the promise of finding something better makes it worthwhile. The idea that we can evolve beyond our current state is powerful. It implies that regardless of our initial state, be it engrossed in the daily chaos or actively seeking solutions, there is always a path to progress. The Gnostics believed that with the right kind of knowledge and the courage to look within, anyone could reach a state of true understanding. Giving someone a key to unlock a door that leads to a whole new world filled with connection, purpose, and inner peace is like receiving a key. Getting there isn't easy. It takes more than just thinking about these ideas. It means stepping out of our comfort zones, questioning the things we've always believed, and daring to explore the unknown. It's a bit like venturing into a dark forest, not knowing what you'll find but trusting that the path will lead somewhere incredible. That's what makes this journey so challenging, yet so exciting. The journey is long and sometimes a little scary, but if you're ready to take that first step, who knows what amazing discoveries you'll make. Thanks for watching. Join our community by subscribing to this channel. Until the next video.